Welcome back, everybody. Today I have for you in my grandfather's collection a Maher and Grosh, or Maher and Grosh. The book I have on this actually listed out, and they said they were in business between 1875 and 1991. Don't know exactly the year of this particular knife, but I also know that since this book came out, I think some people have revived this company and have started selling Maher and Grosh pocket knives. I think they started it this century. But as far as this goes in the original company, this looks to me like sort of a mid-century pocket knife. It's not in terrific shape. It's in pretty good shape. There's some rust going on here. And there's a, big, looks like somebody made a repair to it at some point in the past. What else? This, not as far as like gaps and stuff like that, I don't really see anything. It's nice and flush and everything. This material, it's a little bit loose. You can kind of squeeze them together a little bit. But that's it as far as anything being loose or anything like that. No wobble. The walk and talk of the blades is pretty good. Decent little snap there. You can see that. Maher Grosh Ting stamp. Full disclosure, I kind of am wondering if this is sort of a parts knife. The only couple of reasons I say that. One is I found something in here in one of their catalogs. The book I have has their catalog, and I can't find this knife in that catalog. I found something that was kind of close, but the one I found had a shield on it. And from what I understand, all their knives had some etching on the blade. So, it says Maher and Grosh there on the tang stamp. So I think the whatever etching they might have had might have just worn off. But something happened, with the handles because it's missing a shield, or this just wasn't in the particular catalog that I'm looking at. This other blade here, same kind of deal. It's got nice walk and talk. It's a solid knife. And it may be all original. I don't know. I'm just kind of just sort of full disclosure and going. Who the heck knows? Or maybe you guys know. But yeah, that handle's a little bit loose. This pin doesn't exactly line up with this pin, so it's probably just was something that they put in. There's a crack that goes across there. So, it's not in the best shape. But it ain't bad either. It works. It's a useful knife. Jackknife, I guess you would call this. In the catalog, the one that's closest to this is called the Trapper's Buddy. And they say this is stag. But I don't know. So here we go with the oil and the whatnot. Looks like it was sharpened a lot to me. I saw a lot of people like these knives, so this might be, a nice collector's item. I just wish it was in better shape. And when I say better shape, I keep having to remind myself it ain't that bad. It's not falling apart or anything. Nothing fancy about this. No mother of pearl or stainless steel or anything nice. But it's a nice, decent, solid knife that I could see lots of guys carrying around. Somebody cared about it enough to make a repair. You know, they didn't just break it and throw it away. So in this catalog or pricing guide or whatever I have, they list this as being worth $175. I doubt I would get $175 for this guy. Well, you never know. Brass liners. So one of the commenters mentioned that World War II, they weren't being made out of brass. So if they're brass, they're probably pre-World War II. But I would say, I don't know when they started using brass again. It's probably, was it immediately after World War II they started using brass, or did they have to wait to the 50s or something? I don't know. This little nylon brush. I thought I could get that gunk out of there, but it's being pretty stubborn. But I'm not gonna spend a ton of time trying to get that out of there, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just let that soak in or something. But there we go. Maher Grosh. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. See ya on the next one.